Iconic American copywriter. How Joseph Sugarman's $3,000 seminar got transformed into a book. I do not doubt in my mind that every one of you reading this already has an idea of who is the best copywriter around. But the truth is, there are those copywriters that newbie copywriters talk about, and there are those that the most successful copywriters emulate. In my career, the first category was piled on me. They were the names in books like Ogilvy's and Claude Hopkins. When I started as a junior copywriter, these were the books that were bought and pushed onto me by my mentors. Behind closed doors and between themselves, however, the senior copywriters would talk about other strange names. They would whisper them like one would a secret recipe. In fact, it seemed they didn't want the newbies to know about them at all. One of these hush-hush names was Joseph Sugarman. To me, he just seemed like one of these 1970s get-rich types. The kind that makes you think of a sleazy car salesman. When finally delving into this project and combining my love of teaching and reading into this free newsletter, I chose the Adweek Copywriting Handbook because I recognized that Joe Sugarman was one of the greats that senior copywriters with decades of experience naturally gravitated toward. Why you should know him. Joe was one of the most prolific copywriters to grace the industry. His career spanned 50 years with millions of dollars in sales. He is most famous for introducing the world to blue blocker sunglasses, but more importantly, he mastered the art of copywriting in a way like no one before him, gaining him invitations to celebrities' homes, amazing opportunities, and lots of money. He coached thousands through private sales seminars he gave from 1977-2000. He sadly passed away in March 2022. His seminars cost up to $3,000 apiece, though today all of their wisdom is collected in his book, the Adweek Copywriting Handbook. Recommend this book. Opening his book after 8 years of copywriting, I was impressed by how easy he was to follow and how well laid out his book was. I learned more from slowly reading this book than I did throughout my trial by fire mentorship with Agora. At the time, the information compiled in this book represented the world's most expensive seminar on sales writing. And when you read this very well-written book, you feel you are getting that. Sugarman is a master at making people believe they can be themselves and live their dreams. He helps any copywriter, whether new or experienced, call to mind the subconscious limitations we give ourselves as writers. Though some of the references in the book seem old school, if you did not grow up in the 50s or live through the 70s, everything he talks about in terms of understanding the process of writing copy is gold. He not only gets rid of your preconceived notions, but actively sells you while his multi-million-dollar process seeps into your veins. What's in it? Highlighting the balance between logic and emotion, Joe gives you a step-by-step guide to write copy like a pro. From selling the concept instead of the product to pricing, he incites you to rethink yourself as a copywriter, questioning everything you think you know. By letting go and following his process, you are awarded an in-depth look at the difference between copy genius and mediocrity. Also sprinkled throughout Joe's texts are axioms or little nuggets of wisdom he has condensed after decades of experience. The book is divided into 4 sections: understanding the process, understanding what works, proving the points with ad examples, and utilizing your copy skills. What's memorable? What's most memorable are all the incredible lessons he gives the reader and the exact advice he gives for writing copy. This includes his 31 psychological triggers to emotionally connect with your reader and a piecemeal guide to writing copy that leaves nothing to the imagination. Why you should read it. Any copywriter who picks up this book and reads it would be at the top of the industry if he follows all of Joe's actionable advice. Recommendation: read it slowly and take notes. Best for understanding the process.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want more information on the themes of copywriting, freelance writing, and copywriting business strategy, please subscribe to this channel for more free content or read everything you've seen in this video at the Freelance Copy W newsletter.substack.com.